Hey guys, this is Mark, and I got a message a very specific message to ASD husbands who are married to an NT wife, and your NT wife experienced some childhood trauma, and now maybe you're paying for the sins of those childhood traumas at some level. But I want to help you make sense of this. If you have an NT wife who has said to you that she had some childhood trauma, there was 4 things that happened back then. 1, the traumatic event was unexpected. 2, the traumatic event was very dramatic. In other words, it was highly emotionally painful. 3, she suffered in isolation. In other words, when she was going through this crisis, she didn't have any social or emotional support from anybody else. So she suffered alone and in silence. And then 4th and final, she had no plan in place to deal with it because she wasn't even sure really what happened or why, let alone what to do about it. Now maybe as an adult she's been in therapy for trauma, so at least now she is hopefully getting a plan. Anyway, those 4 things have to be in place for her to have technically had a traumatic childhood. And so then she grew up feeling like the world in general is fairly unsafe. And then she bumps into you, somebody with autistic traits, one of which being you're somewhat emotionally unavailable and you appear to lack empathy. And so now she doesn't feel safe with you. But she already didn't feel safe at some level before she even met you. So now with the autistic traits that she's experiencing through you, she feels even more unsafe. So what's the message here? Some compassion and empathy. I'm realizing that if she said I had some childhood trauma, and why would she lie about that? That it was an unexpected event that was highly emotionally painful and dramatic. She suffered alone and probably in silence, and she didn't know what to do about it. So maybe you can, if that sounds like something your wife has told you she went through, maybe an extra dose of grace and mercy would be great. That's kind of where I'm going with this video. So thanks for listening.